The Democrats are already frothing at the bit to oppose Judge Gorsuch. And I can't escape the impression that President Trump and Steve Bannon, his brilliant advisor, have crafted a trap that they're about to fall into. They know that the Democrats will reflexively oppose anyone that Trump appoints. First of all, because it's not Garland, who Obama appointed, and they have this absolutely ridiculous rhetoric that somehow this is a stolen seat, that's their words, and that they won't vote for anyone other than Garland. And also because, obviously, of his probable pro-life and anti-gay rights views, even though there have been no decisions or statements to that effect. And they know that the Democrats would go all out in opposing them. But they also know that he'll make a great impression during the hearings, that the American people will see him as credentialed and smart and within the mainstream. And after all, the Bar Association recommended him last time for the Circuit Court, and the Senate confirmed him unanimously. So clearly, the Democrats, in opposing this guy, will be showing themselves to be way over extremists, crazy extremists. And because the filibuster remains in effect, they probably will be able to block the nomination by filibustering. At least if they're smart, they won't. But they're not smart; they're crazy. And if they oppose the nomination and filibuster it and block it, they will be demonstrating to America how absolutely flipped out and crazy they are. And then it's easy for the Republicans, Trump and led by Senator McConnell in the Senate, to kill the filibuster, to change the rule so that you can't filibuster Supreme Court appointees, just as Harry Reid changed it in 2013 so you couldn't filibuster judicial nominees other than Supreme Court nominations. And the Democrats will have done that to themselves. That will, of course, make Trump's next nomination, assuming Judge Ginsburg dies or resigns, easier for him to get confirmed. But in a larger sense, by showing the Democrats to be irresponsible in their use of the filibuster, Trump and Bannon are laying the basis for ending the filibuster entirely over any kind of legislation and saying any bill can pass the Senate with 50 votes, with Pence breaking the tie. And that would be a disaster for the Democrats. In one move, it would strip the Senate Democrats of all power, and they would end up in the same category as the House Democrats, who have no power. I've referred to the minority party in the House as the best-dressed hostages in Washington. And truly, they are powerless. But in the Senate, because of the filibuster, the minority party has power. But if the filibuster is eliminated, they lose any power at all, and they just become basically props to fill seats while the Republicans run the show. And the Democrats are putting themselves into this position by their rigid and inflexible opposition to Judge Gorsuch. Now, if the Democrats are smart, they won't oppose Gorsuch. Or some will oppose him, but there'll be enough Democratic support for him to get cloture and to get it confirmed with a 60-vote threshold. That will make it a little bit difficult to repeal the filibuster rule because the Democrats will have demonstrated that they're responsible in the use of the filibuster. But the Democratic Party these days is absolutely nuts, and you can't count on them to avoid this marvelous trap that has been laid for them by Trump and Bannon. Thanks for watching.